ranking every single version of Skystones in the Skylander games, and there is only 5. Skylander Swap Force did not have Skystones. In 5th place is going to be super obvious with Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. This version of Skystones is just matching. It's not a game where you play against an opponent. It's not a game where you have any strategy. You're just matching cards, making it obviously the worst. In 4th place is going to be Skylanders Imaginators. This one's going to look a lot like one that's later on this list, but it's done a lot worse. They got rid of collecting Skystones, so instead of playing against an opponent with your own deck, you're playing with a random deck each time, and it's just done a lot worse and feels just a lot worse when playing it. And in 3rd place is when I feel like Skystone games actually start to get fun, and that will be with Skylanders Trap Team. In Trap Team, it changed the way you play Skystones again for the 3rd time, which wasn't really surprising, but they did a really good job with it, giving cards unique abilities, and making it a different style of game that was still fun to play. My only issues with this version is that enemies have more health than you depending on how far you are into the game, and it makes it very clear what cards are so much better than the rest, putting not real strategy into building a deck. And in 2nd place is going to be Skylanders Superchargers. It took everything that Trap Team did good and improved upon it, and it took everything it did bad and made it better. With Superchargers, it feels like there's a lot more of a reason to build a certain deck a certain way. If you want to go for one that's attacking the opponent's health instead of their cards, you can do that. If you want one that makes it so all their cards are weaker, so it's easier to defeat them, you can do that. It allows a lot more creative expression compared to Trap Teams, just making it a better version of that. And then you also get a lot more health, so it's easier to take risk. And in 1st place is going to be the most iconic version of Skystones, with Skylanders Giants. When you think of Skystones, you think of this. And what's great is every time you defeat an enemy in this, you get a new card so you can build a better and better deck until you're just easily winning, but it's still really fun because there is that small learning curve that makes it so when you finally do start winning, it feels good to win. But do you agree with my list? Let me know in the comments below, and which one's your favorite version?